All right, burger time, everybody. Burger time. Hi.
Pins in September.
So who knew?
Yeah.
See, once again, her and I we're Pim's virgins, so we don't know the rules.
I'd have Pim's anytime.
Okay, good.
You know what? Because
so
it
you're
channels
okay with
summer.
it.
So even on one of those gloomy days, you
Yes.
can always have summer.
Okay.
Speaking of summer, so burgers.
Burgers.
I get so many questions about burgers. What do I add? How do I cook them?
Yeah.
And so we did a big blind tasting this spring in the kitchen. We incorporated everything we could think of, from mayonnaise to salsa to onion mix to like everything.
Okay.
And the burger we liked the best was the simplest.
Is there anything in there?
2 ingredients, meat and salt.
That's it.
I know. Okay.
So don't get all fancy, people.
Don't get all fancy, because you know what, you're going to get fancy and make some beautiful pretzel buns.
Oh.
Maybe you're going to make, I've got a beautiful sugar-free, sugar-less ketchup. You know, you're going to put your condiments on top. But honestly, if you get good meat and a bit of salt,
Keep it simple.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, that's good news.
Okay, so I wanted
think.
to tell you everything I've ever learned about burgers. It's all kind of culminated to this moment, 2014.
This is the build-up.
This is it.
We're here.
So get good meat. If you can go to the butcher, ideal. If you're getting it at the grocery store, get medium. Do not get lean or extra lean.
Too not enough flavor?
No flavor. The only flavor is really going to come from the fat. And when you cook it, the fat's going to drizzle out and leave these little pockets of delicious flavor behind. So don't think just because you're getting medium beef, you're getting like an insanely fatty type of beef.
Yeah.
Just, you know, if you've ever had a burger that bites back, like it's very bouncy, that's lean or extra lean. It just shouldn't even be allowed. It shouldn't even be allowed.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. So the other thing is use your hands. So give your hands a nice wash. And I must say, my 2-year-old loves this job.
Of course
Absolutely
he
loves it.
does.
Now the other thing is, then you're gonna. Okay, so that's it. I've essentially mixed it. As I said, I'm not going to put anything in there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to form the patties. Now you don't want to do the baseball, because the baseball is going to cook on the outside and not cook on the inside.
Too thick.
So you want to make it kind of nice and thin. And I like to. You can actually use a cutting board or a plate to help you.
Yeah.
And you actually pat it down and, you know, cuddle in the sides and make it really quite thin. Because when it happens is when you put it on the grill, it starts to shrink up, shrink up. And if you don't start with it nice and thin, then it's just gonna puff up.
Yeah.
And the other trick we always do this is a little thumbprint right there.
What does that do?
Again, that's going to help it from turning into a baseball on the grill.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So that is it. Now, I must say, when we're at home, we make 2 small patties each and stack them up with cheese in the middle.
Oh, that's good.
I know.
That
So instead
is
of making like one
smart.
giant patty,
Yes.
the 2 with the.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Now, so this is where the salt comes in, and this is kosher salt. You know, I love it. It's coarse grained, and you're going to say, "Oh, my blood pressure, Claire, what are you doing to me?" It's actually not that much salt.
It's okay.
When it comes all down to it, and we salted this very liberally, it's under 500 milligrams of sodium, which is well within your recommended intake for one meal.
Okay, good.
So then that goes on the grill. Now we don't have our barbecue here, but you do a nice hot grill. I haven't turned this on, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay.
But it's gotta be screaming hot when you get it on there, full blast, and then when you put it on, it sizzles.
Yes.
And then the thing that you're never, ever gonna do, and I'm gonna come over and blow up your house if you ever do this, is you'd never, ever take your spatula and squeeze down on your patty.
Really?
Never, ever
do that.
ever.
Okay. Why don't you
One
do
flip.
that?
When you squish it down, you know what you press out?
What?
All
flavor?
the flavor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it makes a really satisfying sizzle sound
It
on the
feels
barbecue, and you're like,
good
oh,
to
I'm
do it."
barbecuing raw.
Yeah.
I know. And burger making is like a Zen activity. You put it there, you let it cook about 2 to 3 minutes, you flip it, you walk away, 3 minutes later, it's perfectly cooked.
Okay, so it's an exercise in restraint.
Do not.
Yeah, hold
if
back.
you need to press something repeatedly with a spatula, get your child in the room. Let's get some kind of, I don't know what, yoga move.
Right.
I know.
Don't do it.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
we're not
everything
gonna
I
do
really
it
know
ever,
about
ever,
burger.
ever again.
And we have this beautiful recipe for pretzel buns in the issue. And then we also have this gorgeous low sugar ketchup, which is caramelized onions, some roasted red peppers,
Oh,
a bit
this
of
is in the
tomato paste.
ketchup.
Yeah. You just
Okay.
put all this together, cider vinegar, mustard and Dijon, and you put that in the blender. So ketchup's really, really high in sugar. So if you're looking at trying to get your sugar down, it's a great little condiment to make, and you can make a jar of it and keep it in the fridge for a while.
Look at you making your own buns. I love that. So that recipe as well, cityline.ca. That's really good.
Or just buy buns. I don't care.
Or just buy the buns.
If
but
I'm
whatever.
coming over, just buy
But what
the
you need to not do is press down.
Never, ever. Let's just go back over that one
blow
more
up
time.
your house.
Woo!
All right, let's go to break. More coming up.